It's finally here. The judgment would take place early in the morning, before the other students arrived. With no one around to make any noise, the auditorium was as quiet as can be. No matter what happens, I'm not going to regret anything. I tried as hard as I could, and that's all that matters. I took a deep breath and calmed myself down. Good luck, me. Then, I heard someone's footsteps, and Professor Schuyler approached. Professor Schuyler.
Good morning, Icy.
Good morning.
It's finally time. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Good. Come this way.
Yes. He led me to the podium at the back of the auditorium.
Stand right there.
All right. As I took my position, Headmaster Randolph entered the auditorium. He was carrying the scale in his hand. That's the scale of judgment. He placed the scale on the podium and turned towards me.
Right then, let's begin.
Yes, sir.
Please hand over your acceptance letter.
Yes. I handed over the acceptance letter to Headmaster Randolph.
The Scale of Judgment.
The scale glowed as though in response to the headmaster's call.
Icy Crystals, whether or not she is fit to enroll in this academy. Now is the time to judge.
The headmaster said as the acceptance letter began to glow. The letter slipped out of the headmaster's hand like a real fish and floated in front of the scale.
Right then, Icy. Hold up the acceptance letter.
Yes, sir. I held up the acceptance letter. At the same time, the acceptance letter and the scale of judgment began to glow brighter. And then, a blinding light spilled out, so powerful that it created blasts of wind that started blowing my hair. The scale of judgment before me began to shake with a clatter. And then, with a dull, low sound, it started tilting. With a loud clatter, I saw the left side of the scale slump down. At the same time, the scale lost their glow. This means... What does this mean? At the same time, the acceptance letter started to give off a light. Then, it shot off and disappeared. What?
I'm sorry, Icy.
Does that mean...
You are lacking in skill.
The decision of the Scale of Judgment cannot be overturned. This decision is final.
I understand.
But do not think of this as the end. There may be another chance as long as you are hopeful. As long as you keep going forward.
Forward.
You aren't the type of girl to give up after failing just one, are you?
I recalled everything that had happened in my time here. All the sad things, all the fun things, all the things that made me cry and laugh. No matter what, I pushed forward without giving up and ended up here. No, I will not give up.
That's it. That is good to hear. That's the Icy I know.
Yes.
Keep polishing up your skills, Icy.
And keep learning.
Yes, sir. By the way, what happened to Luca?
He has unfortunately been expelled from this academy.
Is that so? Luca, he's no longer here in the academy. I was just wondering why Luca would do what he did.
I cannot speak the specifics, but he is blinded by a curse as well.
Really?
I say curse, but in reality is something different. It is not really a curse, but to him, it is close enough that he might consider it one, and he is suffering from it.
I see.
Luca has already chosen his own path. You do not need to worry about him. Knowing him, I'm sure he will be just fine.
I think so too.
Well then, go now. The door has opened.
The door of the auditorium swung open. I wonder what lies for me beyond this door. Is it hope? Or something else? The time finally came when I had to leave the academy.
It really is a shame, Icy.
Amelia. We hugged each other tightly for a while, not saying a word.
Hey, do you mind if I come to your village to see you someday?
Of course. You're welcome to come anytime.
You should come to my place too someday.
I will.
Friends forever, right?
Yeah.
Icy, I'm so glad that I could have met with you as a roommate.
Me too. I couldn't have asked for anyone better.
If you ever come back to the academy, promise me to become my roommate again, okay?
Of course. I wouldn't want to room with anyone but you, Amelia. It took everything I had to stop myself from soaking my clothes with tears. I can't cry now. I've already decided to leave with a smile. Okay then.
Yeah.
I let go of her hand, and Amelia looked at me with tears rolling down her cheeks. Amelia.
I'm sorry. I know I promised to smile. Hey, Icy, are you really leaving without saying anything to Yukiya?
Yeah. I don't think I can see him right now. Not with how I'm feeling right now. It would just make it harder to leave. That's why I sent him a magic note instead. He should get it after I'm already gone.
You sure you won't regret?
It's fine. I won't. I promised myself not to already. See you, Amelia.
Take care.
I left the room, taking the same heavy luggage bag I carried my first day here. Hmm. 13 days ago, I was so excited to be surrounded by the sights and spectacles of the academy. I had finally come to the place that I've only seen inside my dreams. I just wasn't good enough to hold on to it long enough for it to become a reality. However, all the lessons and things I learned at this academy I would carry forever. I have to thank everything here. I whispered to the academy, then I started walking away. Ah! I heard a familiar voice from behind me. I turned around to see him running towards me at full speed. He was panting, out of breath from running. Yukiya!
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you say anything to me? Why were you going to leave without telling me? We're buddies, right?
I'm sorry. I just wasn't good enough to get in. Seeing him in front of me made me want to cry. I tried. I really did. But my best wasn't good enough. I told myself I'd be okay no matter what happened. But, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here, with you.
I see.
He moved towards me, opening his arms and pulling me inside. Yukiya.
I'll come to see you.
Huh?
I'll come to see you, for sure. I know you'll come back here someday. So until then, I'll wait for you. Work hard and make sure you do your best again next time.
Yukiya. He's right. I shouldn't give up here. I still have a chance. A chance to come back.
You have to come back. You have unfinished business here.
Huh?
Remember, you promised me that you were going to become a great tamer and free me from my contract.
Yeah, I will, I promise. I reached towards his eye patch and gently touched it with my finger. I'll become the best tamer ever, even greater than Serge Durandal.
Yeah, it's our promise. You and me.
Yeah. I stepped away from him. The warmth of his body faded from my skin. It was painful to know I won't be able to feel it for a long time.
Well then, I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you.
Take care.
You too, Yukiya. I turned away from him and tried to cut off my emotions. I started walking forward. Forward, to the future that lies ahead. 1 year later. The bread is all ready to bake tomorrow. Now I'll just study some magic and go to bed. Just then, I suddenly remembered something. Oh, that's right. Tonight there's a full moon. I remembered Yukiya every night when I stared at the moon in the night sky. The full moon in particular brought back certain memories. I hope he's doing all right. I gazed upon the night sky from my window. I imagined that maybe Yukiya was staring in the sky, looking at the same moon as me. Though I hadn't seen him in a year, it still pained my heart to think of him. It hurt so much to be in love. I wanted to see him so badly. A gentle breeze passed through the open window. I wonder if it's a starry sky in Gedonelune too. Lost in thought, I stared blankly at the stars. Then, a white petal carried by the wind brushed past me. Is this an Aruanaristi? I picked it up with my fingers, and it melted like a snowflake. No. Is it magic? It felt warm, like the sunshine, a gentle magic. I know this magic. Outside, the plump moon lofted among the stars. The cool moonlight cast its pale light over my garden. At the center of the light stood a figure, with beautiful golden eyes, and a kind, warm gaze. It was Yukiya! I dashed towards him and threw my arms around him. My cheek and hands rubbed against his smooth fur. Yukiya! Yukiya! Tears flowed from my eyes like a waterfall. They dripped off my face and matted his fur. I missed you so much!
Me too. I missed you.
What are you doing here?
Did you forget our promise? I'll come to see you.
Huh?
I came to bring you your acceptance letter.
Really?
You gave it your best this last year.
I can't believe it! I get another chance!
You'll still have to put up with me as your buddy, though. Is that a problem?
Never! I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have as my buddy.
I knew you'd be coming back. I believed in you.
Thank you.
This time, you'll be able to get in for sure. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Yeah, this time will be different. I'll get in. I still have a promise to keep. Standing alone in the moonlight, our arms wrapped around one another. It marked the beginning of a new chapter of my life. With Yukiya at my side, I knew I would make my promises and dreams come true. So as you can tell, I ended up returning back to GedoneluneRoyal Magic Academy. But did the scale of judgment rule in my favor the second time? What would happen between Yukiya and I? I'm sure you're wondering what happened next, but that's a story for another day. If we meet again, I would love to tell you all about it. Why don't you stop by again sometime soon? You're welcome anytime to GedoneluneRoyal Magic Academy.